What's up, everybody? It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show, 24-hour day, back from the break. Remember, you all can follow and subscribe to the KBR Sports podcast by going on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. Make sure you guys go and follow and subscribe on those different networks. That way you'll be email notified whenever the KBR Sports podcast is streaming, such as right now, or whenever a podcast is posted up live for you all to tune into. So make sure you follow and subscribe on all those different mediums I just listed. Don't forget, you can also follow the KBR Sports Twitter page at KBR_sports, where the live links and show topics are tweeted prior to every single show. You can also call in at 571-991-0566 to give your thoughts and opinions on any KBR Sports show topic that may be getting discussed. And you can also call in to give your answer to our comic book trivia questions, which is, what food place did Deadpool get banned from? I will give the answer to at the end of this segment, but anybody that wants to call in and give their answer beforehand, you have until the end of the segment to give your answer prior to me giving the answer out, or until it's revealed through someone else calling. So make sure, if you want to give your answer and your thought on what the answer is, you call in at 571-991-0566. All right, so real quick, my thoughts on the Triple G and Canelo Alvarez fight. I thought it was a great fight. It lived up to the hype. You know, it was exactly what I expected. A counter fighter in Canelo Alvarez with a lot of power, a lot of speed. I mean, that was the telltale of the fight, man. He had so much speed. And when you look at Triple G, he was the aggressor all night. And it was just so interesting because you do sit there and think, man, if Triple G was younger and he had his youth and his speed and this young punching power, oh my gosh, Canelo might have got annihilated. But because Triple G was at this advanced age, it did level out the playing field a bit. But when the match ended up in a draw, me personally, I had the match going 115-113 Triple G. One judge in particular, she's gotten a lot of heat about it, about her score. She rated the fight 118-110. I don't know how in God's green earth she got that score, because that means she had Canelo winning 10 rounds to 2 versus Triple G. I can't fathom how that is possible. It was at the most, I'd take a draw before I even went to that summation. Like, there's no way. I thought Canelo dominated the fight to get a 10-2 score. There's no way in hell. Okay, and now the other two judges, the next judge had it 115-113, similar to myself, favoring Triple G, and the last judge had it 114-114 as a draw between the two men. So he thought that both men fought each round equally and won each round equally, so it just ended up being a draw for them. So this obviously entails a rematch, but a lot of people have been really upset about how this match ended because they felt like Triple G won it, and for me personally, I don't like the fact that it ended in a draw because Triple G is already the advanced age fighter. He's the older guy that's already declining. You saw his deterioration as the fight was going on, and I don't like the rematch because of the fact that I feel like it's unfair if a guy won the match the first time. Now he has to go back and do a rematch, and he's fighting at a lesser version of himself, so he has a higher chance of losing, while Canelo is still in his prime, so he still has his same chances of winning. So I don't really like the fact that it ended in a draw. I feel like Triple G is most likely going to lose in the next fight. I feel like it's a fight that's going to be slated more so towards a Triple G loss. But I can say one thing: Triple G has a heck of a chin, man. They both have a heck of a chin because they're both taking each other's best shots, best punches. It literally was, if you are a Dragon Ball Z fan, it was like watching Goku and Vegeta go at it in there. I mean, you didn't just see a pure slugfest, but you saw great boxing. That's what it was. It was great boxing in that fight. And you know, I couldn't have complained about how it went. No, it wasn't like one guy was running. Triple G and Canelo was entertaining Triple G. A lot of times Canelo started out round strong, but Triple G would finish out the round stronger than Canelo, which is why a lot of the times I felt like Triple G won the match. Because even though Canelo would have like a good minute in the beginning, he would spurt out towards the end and Triple G would dominate like the last 2 minutes, 1 minute 30 seconds. So I definitely had it scoring in favor of Triple G on my scorecard. A lot of people had something different, but I understand why you might have a tie. I prefer not to have a tie, but I understand for those who had a tie why they had a tie. All right, y'all. So that's gonna wrap it up for today's show. We actually have a caller on the line that's calling to answer the comic book trivia question. It's actually a lovely lady herself. It's actually my girlfriend, Natalie Slade. And Natalie, say hi to the people.
Hi.
Okay, Natalie. So You obviously know me as well as most people in the world do, and one thing there's one place I just cannot stand, and let me give the people some background before you give your answer. So y'all, one random school night, it was a breezy night, it was a dark night. Me and my co-host Nigel actually were leaving our workplace at the time at Outback Steakhouse, and we went to go eat at a certain establishment. And the next day, we both he had it worse than I did. He had to go to the hospital because he had like a stomach virus from it. I was just ill. I had to trust me, it was the runs, y'all. It was bad. It was bad. I mean, terrible. And so ever since then, I've refused to go to this establishment and eat their food or purchase their food or publicize it in any kind of way. And then come to find out, one of my favorite superheroes, Ty was Spider-Man, favorite superhero Deadpool, actually got banned from this establishment. Natalie, now, would you mind telling the people what this very establishment is?
Taco Bell.
Natalie, say it louder for the people to hear you.
No, Taco Bell.
There you go. See, there you go, Nat. See, round of applause. There you go, round of applause.
Well, I say you should give it another shot.
Natalie, you know what that place did to me. You know how it corrupted me. You know how it
But
hurt
I
me.
just feel like it wasn't the food. I feel like you got a stomach virus from a person that was there.
Look, I don't know, but it's the thing is, why did we both we both simultaneously got it, and we were both
got the stomach virus. Because if it was a virus, then that's not food poisoning.
I don't know. The way.
Well, you gotta try it one more time.
But what do I owe to Taco Bell?
Nothing. It's just some of it is kind of good.
Some of it's kind of good.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Natalie. Do you like Chipotle better than Taco Bell?
So yeah, but still, what if I want Taco Bell? You won't go with me.
I'll roll with you there, but I won't eat it. I'll be a bystander and watch you eat.
Oh, that's no fun.
I'll take Burger King in there, and I'll eat Burger King with you and eat it in the Taco Bell, but I won't eat Taco Bell.
Fun.
Yeah, it's fun for me because I stay healthy. But all right, Nat, I'm going to talk to you in a bit. I'm going to let you go. Thank you for calling in and answering the comic book question. You were perfect to answer the question. All right, bye. All right, y'all, and that's going to wrap it up for today's show. It's been KBR Sports, the best sports talk show, your 24-hour day. Don't forget, you all can follow and subscribe to the KBR Sports podcast by going on Rabble TV, Spreaker, YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. Also, you can follow the KBR Sports Twitter page at KBR_sports with the live links and show topics are tweeted prior to every single show. Don't forget, you can also call in, just like Natalie did, at 571-991-0566. All right, everybody, have a great night.